warm welcome to this session. So today is going to be the last non-chordate. Yes, so it's phylum Hemichordata. So why is it so called as Hemichordata? Because it has some features of chordates as well as non-chordates, right? So it's like an intermediate between both. So we are calling it hemichordate, but of course it has majority of the features like that of a non-chordate. That's why we are learning it under the non-chordate. Okay? Yes, so let me tell you which are the features which is like a chordate. Yeah, I'll tell you. So let us begin, and you can see a beautiful picture at the back. Yeah, which is actually a belanoglossus, which is a good example of this hemichordata. Let us get started, and it is going to be super easy, children. Okay, first let us complete habit and habitat. So habitat, of course, they are exclusively marine. Just like echinodermata, they are also exclusively marine. Aquatic, under that marine. And habit, of course, solitary. Body organization, organ system level of organization. Body symmetry is bilateral symmetry. Body coelom, very important, enterocoelom. Okay, germ layer triploblastic. Body plan, very important. Tube within tube. Tube within tube, deuterostomate. Segmentation absent. So most of the features, if you see, is like a echinodermata regarding the general characters. One important thing in echinodermata is that the adults will have radial symmetry and the larva will have bilateral. Here all of them will have bilateral symmetry. Okay. Typical characters. Before going to that, I would like to explain it with a diagram. So basically, it will have a proboscis, a collar, and a trunk like this. Okay, so what is this now? This portion is called proboscis. This is called collar. This is called trunk. And this, what you see here, is a proboscis gland. This is a nerve cord. And this is hepatic caeca. And this is anus. Okay. So this proboscis gland in the proboscis region will help in excretion. Will undergo the excretion process and excrete it through the anus. Right? Yeah. And hepatic caeca is analogous to the liver. Yeah, the vertebrate liver. So this is the diagram. So this is how a belanoglossus will look like, right? Belanoglossus and saccoglossus are the example. Both of them will pretty much look like this. I'll show you the pictures. So if you know the idea and then if you see, it will be easy for you to understand. Digestion is complete digestion, extracellular digestion. Yeah. And children, respiration. Talking about that, here they will have gill slits, pharyngeal gill slits. So if you see, chordates only will have gill slits. Non-chordates, pharyngeal gill slits are absent. But this is a feature of a chordate. Correct. But if you look at the nervous system, they have nerve cord. Nerve cord, of course, you saw in the picture, but they do not have notochord. Not having notochord is a feature of a non-chordate. this won't have notochord, no notochord. But it will have something called stomochord. Stomochord is present. So can you see, it is not having notochord like that of a non-chordate, but having pharyngeal gill slits like that of a chordate. So that is why it's called as hemichordata. Okay? Yes, and circulation is completely open circulatory system, and excretion through the proboscis gland and through anus, right? And reproduction, if you see, is unisexual. They are unisexuals and they undergo external fertilization. That's all, simple. Yeah, so typical characters is also done, and I have put the pictures. See, belanoglossus and succoglossus. It's hardly a centimeter, children. Look at that now. So you can see the proboscis, the collar and the trunk, and they have made a slit in the portion of the trunk, and they have shown you the nerve cord. Yeah, and you can also see the stoma cord there, but they won't have a notochord. That's all. So a quick glance of whatever we learned. So today we learned about hemichordata. Yeah, habited, they are exclusively marine and solitary. Organ system level of organization, bilateral, enterocoelom, triploblastic, tube within tube, deuterostomate, and segmentation is absent. And they have a proboscis collar and a trunk, and they have a proboscis gland which helps in excretion. Yes. So these are the other typical characteristics. Very, very important. They won't have a notochord, but they have a stomochord. Very, 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 very important. Alright, children. And finally, the examples belanoglossus and succoglossus, which are exclusively marine. And with that, we are winding up today's session with my favorite quote. Even the word impossible says, I am possible. Keep that in your mind. And it's always possible to put the answers in the comment box and ask your doubts. Feel free to do that. And children, the question for today is name two examples of hemichordates. Right? Another question which I would like to give is excretory gland present in the belanoglossus. Okay? Put the answer in the comment box. And please do not forget to subscribe and share the videos to your friends so that everybody gets benefited. Alright, see you in the next lecture. Probably I'll come up with the summary lecture. Summary of all the non-chordates. Yes. Until then, it's me, Divyashni, signing off. Bye bye, tata. Take care, children.